So my name is Mikołaj Tomczuk. I am a student of the second high school in Białystok on economic profile. Since I was a kid, I really like to take the bull by the horns and try new things. I was playing in football, for example, basketball, and I was swimming. And also I was a really good student, especially from geography and history. After my matura exams, I plan to go on Warsaw School of Economics, in Warsaw, and after that, I want to set up my own business because I always wanted to be independent. I wanted to be a boss for myself, and when I saw the information on our site, on our school site on Facebook, I knew that I have to try this. I always dreamed about traveling. I want to experience new cultures and to see new countries and journey to United States, which in this country, which is a global power. It's a great opportunity, especially if I want to in the future work on, for example, stock market or even with crypto. It's a great opportunity to see how the best companies on the world, like NASA, for example, works. And it's also a great opportunity to see beautiful cities like San Francisco, which is one of the most important cities in the United States. Through ages, it was even the most important city on the West Coast, most known because of the beautiful architecture. And for me, as a basketball fan, from the best, one of the best teams in the NBA, and I think that I'm also a very open-minded person, really curious person. And since I was a kid, my mom really tried to tell me that persistence really pays off. And if I will really, really hard fight for my dreams, one day maybe I will accomplish my goals, I will reach them. And to sum up, this scholarship can give me experience which can really benefit for me in the future. So I think it's everything.
Thank you very much. Tomasz, you are on mute, Tomasz.
I tried to switch this on, but I missed to click. Mikołaj, thanks for the presentation. You mentioned about stock market and crypto assets. Do you have any experience in that field?
Yes, a few days ago, I saw that there is from I don't know, a week or two, the stock of the crypto market really dropped. So and 2 days ago it started to rise. So I bought 3 of them: Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Luna. I bought I don't know, maybe for $70, something like that. No, I wanted to try it, and by now it's don't get really well. I lost I don't know, maybe $5, something like that. But I hope that maybe my investment will bounce back, and I will make some money on that.
Okay. And what is your risk profile? Are you aggressive investor or rather, not really?
Not really. I just invested and I will.
You wanted to test it, right?
Yeah, I want to test it because I was interested in that for a few months. I was listening some podcasts, but I don't know. It can give me some experience, so I just wanted to try myself.
I've been in the capital market for more than 20 years, working for an institution which is called a function which is called custodian. So the one that is safekeeping all the assets for investment funds. So this is a nice journey. So if you're really interested in it, so go for it in the future. Where do you see yourself in 10 years time, and what skills do you think you should develop to get there?
In 10 years, I see myself running a company or maybe working in the corporation. I don't know. It depends on my luck, and but I think I must work on my patience because usually I am not a very patient person. But with every day, I'm trying to work on that, and maybe one day it will work.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Over to you, Adam.
So I didn't get the answer to my question from your friend before, so maybe now I will succeed. And can you give us an example of failure that has become an important lesson for you?
Important failure. This year, I was taking part in the competition from geography, and I worked really hard, but I could work more because if I got on this competition 5 points more, I would be a finalist of the competition, and I would have 100% on my matura exam. And I think it was a really good lesson for me, and I will try to take part in this competition the next year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And if you found the Aladdin's lamp, what would you ask the genie for?
It's a really tough question, but I think maybe talent in basketball, because it is my dream to be a basketball player. I played in basketball for, I think, 1 year, but I didn't have enough potential. So I think I would ask him for that.
You know that potential is only 10% to the success, and 90% is work. So
yeah, I worked really hard. I was standing on the
and healthy knees in your in basketball,
and my knees was also the problem. But my hard work, I think, paid off because I played in third league in Poland. I was starting in every game of U19 team, but I was playing in my hometown in Bielsk Podlaski, and now I'm living in Białystok. So it was also, and I was playing there when there was COVID. So I was then in my hometown with my parents, and now I'm in Białystok. So it's really hard for me to connect school and basketball. So I decided that my education is more important.
Okay. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mikołaj, what kind of company you want to establish?
It's also a tough question, but maybe I want to sell things like I don't know, maybe cars or something like that. I want to connect Poland with Eastern countries because I think that we are not enough connected with these countries. We are in the middle of the Europe. We are connection between the West and the East, and I think it gives a great opportunity to run a business there. You have a huge potential.
What do you mean East?
Eastern countries like Ukraine, Belarus, even Russia, you know, but working in Russia in these days is hard. But you know, it can benefit for us, for the whole country. We are not using this in a correct way. We can do more in this case, and even like I said, cars. When I was in Ukraine, almost there was really there people there needs, for example, cars. They're using really old cars, and there's limited connection between Poland and Ukraine in that case. So,
okay, thank you very much. Tomasz, may I ask you for the feedback?
Yes. Before I give you the feedback, I will tell you about a word try, which you mentioned a couple of times. A word try, meaning spróbować, has a component of a failure. So check this out next time if you wanted to keep on saying, I'm going to try, I'm going to try, I'm going to try, because it might be the case that you're going to fail. Obviously, fail is not a bad thing as long as you are taking the lesson. But this is something that I kind of caught this during our presentation. As far as the feedback, I've been in sales and then client management for many years, and I'm still in it. So I always look at whenever I had the chance to listen to you and talk to you guys during this competition. I always look at this kind of little things which may help or may not. So 3 pieces of advice. The sunlight was shooting at us heavily. So then it means that you should prepare yourself and then find out the better place to have this presentation. So point number 1. Point number 2, eye contact. You had you were everywhere except for us. And assuming that this is very important meeting for you, you should be very focused on us, because we are those guys who may have who may give you the key to the scholarship door. And this goes also with the attraction of the audience. If especially now, and then I've also mentioned this a couple of times to your colleagues, these days we work from home, or we will be working from home. Not always, we will have real-time meetings. So this is very important to keep this eye contact to attract the audience. And not always, because we are sitting at the front of the camera, not always is good doing like this, which you also did. This is small things, but sometimes in the future may occur very, very important to you. So I just wanted to share this with you, because you may just not know about that, and sometimes it may be helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, in my opinion, you are very positive. I like you. You are very natural, and your passion and sport are very important to you. You made a very unusual choice when you chose Jewish. And just remember that cryptocurrencies can be dangerous. And I wish you good luck. And aren't maybe remember that the cryptocurrencies aren't be your negative lesson, and use your common sense. So have a good time, and I wish you good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Mikołaj, thank you very much for your presentation today. I agree with Tomasz. Plan more for your career, but start with small things. Like for example, the sunshine in the camera, but and be more determined. Because when you say it's difficult to answer, I assume or something, we don't see a person who really wants something. But I think ahead of you there is a bright future, as bright as the sunlight. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You will learn the results tomorrow.
Okay.
Bardzo dziękujemy, Mikołaj, powodzenia.
Dziękuję.
Trzymaj się, cześć.
Do widzenia.
Thank you.